Hi everyone, Grandma Diane here. It's 11 o'clock on Friday. It's time for Grandma Diane's story time. Yesterday I had someone contact me and tell me that I should be filming this in landscape instead of portrait. And that's really a good idea, and I wish I could do that. I'm doing this by myself, however, and my holder for my camera doesn't hold my phone in that position. I'm going to have to monkey with that and try to work on it and see if I can't do that. I thank them for the idea. It's excellent, and I certainly will work on that and give it a try. For today, though, we're going back to the old way, and Grandma will figure it out eventually, and we'll change it. So thank you for that suggestion. Today's story is going to be Go to Sleep, Groundhog, and it's by Judy Cox and illustrated by Paul Meisel. Go to Sleep, Groundhog. The inside end pages are beautiful blue. And over here it says, poor groundhog just can't sleep. He tosses, he turns. Finally, he gets out of bed and goes exploring. Outside his burrow, he finds amazing sights he has never seen before. Glowing jack-o'-lanterns, gobbling turkeys, and sparkling holiday lights. But shouldn't Groundhog be in bed? With no sleep, how will he be able to get up for his big day? Interesting. So here we go. Go to Sleep, Groundhog by Judy Cox and illustrated by Paul Meisel. And it is published by Holiday House. Here's Groundhog carrying in some things. I suppose stocking up for his nap. Groundhog went to bed on Columbus Day, just like he always did. He brushed his teeth. Look at his unique sink and bathtub. It's made out of birch bark. How cool is that, huh? He put on his pajamas. He set his clock for February 2nd. Then he curled up in his warm, cozy bed. Why February 2nd? Right, that's Groundhog's Day, isn't it? Okay, so that's why February 2nd. Good thinking. He closed his eyes, he tossed and turned, but he couldn't get to sleep. Finally, he got out of bed. Look at him. That's kind of how I do it, too. I'm all over the place when I can't go to sleep. He peered at his clock, 1/2 October. Groundhog poked his nose outside his burrow. The moon was full. I'll just go for a little walk, he said. Maybe that will make me sleepy. Well, here he is, poking his nose out. And he sees Mr. Owl up there watching him. He's got a little mouse buddy, doesn't he? Here he is here. If we look back, the little mouse buddy is right there. And right there. Now that little mouse buddy seems to want to be with him, doesn't it? Must be his pet. Ew, look at this. Groundhog went outside. He saw things he'd never seen before. Raggedy scarecrows and grinning jack-o'-lanterns. Children dressed up like pirates, cowboys, and princesses. He's got kind of a worried look on his face there, doesn't he? Why do you suppose that is? Why is everybody dressed up like that? And why are there jack-o'-lanterns all over? Ah, you're right. It's Halloween, isn't it? Good job. Oh my, look at that. A Halloween witch flew down. What are you doing up? She said. It's almost winter. You should be in bed. Witch flew Groundhog home on her broomstick. She tucked him in and she read him a ghost story. She gave him a glass of apple cider. All the things to try and go to sleep, huh? Groundhog curled up in his warm, cozy bed. He tossed and turned, but he couldn't get to sleep. Finally, he got out of bed. He peered at his clock. 1/2 November. Here, do we see the mouse? Not there, but the mouse is here. And the mouse is right there. And here's the little mouse down here. He poked his nose outside his burrow. The leaves were red and yellow. I'll just go for a little walk, he said. Maybe that will make me sleepy. Groundhog went outside. He saw things he'd never seen before. Tall yellow corn shocks and round orange pumpkins. Turkeys gobbling in the barnyard. What do you think it might be getting close to now in November? Have an idea? Oh my. Last time he had a ride with the witch. This time the turkey's giving him a ride. What are you doing up? Turkey said. It's almost winter. You should be in bed and I should be making myself scarce. Why? Why should he make himself scarce? Think about it. It's almost Thanksgiving, right? Well, Turkey better hide. Turkey took Groundhog home. He tucked him in. He read him a story about pilgrims. He gave him a slice of pumpkin pie. Oh, yummy. Pumpkin pie is one of my favorite kinds. And that's because it's close to Thanksgiving, isn't it? Even the pumpkin pie goes with Thanksgiving. Groundhog curled up in his cozy, warm bed. He closed his eyes, he tossed, he turned, but he couldn't get to sleep. Finally, he got out of bed. He peered at his clock. 1/2 December. Oh my goodness. I don't see little mouse. I wonder where little mouse went. Groundhog poked his nose out of his burrow. Stars twinkled overhead. I'll just go for a little walk, he said. Maybe that will make me sleepy. There's the owl watching him up there. He always seems to be there, doesn't he? Oh my, look at. It's 1/2 December. What happens in December? That looks like this. Christmas. Yes, you are right. Groundhog went outside. He saw things he'd never seen before. Colored lights glowing on some houses, candles shining in the windows, holly wreaths hanging on the door. He heard sleigh bells chiming in the air. Lots of candles, a holly wreath. Look at all the pretty lights. Sleigh bells. I think the sleigh bells might be coming from that puppy's collar. Not sure. So what has happened? Oh, we already talked about that. We said Christmas, didn't we? Oh my goodness sakes, look at here. What a lucky groundhog, huh? Santa flew down in his sleigh. What are you doing up? Santa said. It's winter. You should be in bed. Santa took Groundhog home in his sleigh. He tucked him in. He read him a Christmas story. He gave him a glass of milk and a cookie. Wow, that would be exciting, wouldn't it? He's had some exciting adventures. He's not going to want to sleep anymore. Groundhog curled up in his warm, cozy bed. He closed his eyes. He didn't toss and he didn't turn, and soon he fell asleep. Well, there's the little mouse back again. I see him. Bring! Groundhog opened one eye. It can't be time to get up yet. He grumbled, I just got to sleep. Oh my goodness. And there's his alarm clock ringing. It's almost February. And February 2nd comes really close to the beginning of February, doesn't it? was only one day before it. Bring! He peered at his clock. February 2nd. Groundhog yawned and stretched. He tumbled out of his burrow. Snow glittered on the ground. The sun was out and the sky was blue. Look at this. The poor mouse. He really got scared when the alarm clock rang. There they go, up the steps out of the burrow. The mouse is right behind him. And there's a beautiful sky. Blue sky. Oh, there's the groundhog and the mouse. And what is this? The shadow. Yes. Groundhog saw his shadow. What am I doing up? He said. There are 6 more weeks of winter coming. I should be in bed. Well, finally. He hurried back inside. He ate a bedtime snack. He read himself a bedtime story. Then he tucked himself into his warm, cozy bed, and he pulled up the covers, closed his eyes, and went to sleep. Look at, there's the mouse right there. And here he is, back sleeping. And here comes the mouse. What does he have? Looks like he's bringing an acorn in, doesn't it? And that's the end of our story. And this page talks about Groundhog Day, and it tells all about it. So if you have this book and you want mom or dad or grandma or grandpa or somebody to read it to you, this part of it anyway, I'm sure they'll be more than happy to do that. So you can learn all about what a groundhog is and where they live and all that kind of stuff. So here we are at the end. We have our bright blue, or our lovely blue pages back again. And the back cover of our book shows one of the pages where poor Groundhog is trying to get to sleep. Remember, this is the one that Grandma Diane said looks like her flip-flopping around in her bed when she can't sleep at night. When I can't sleep, I flip-flop around for a while and then I get up and I go out and I curl up on the couch. And that seems to put me to sleep. What do you do when you can't sleep? That's a good question, isn't it? If you have an answer to that question and you're watching this on Facebook, you can just go off to the side and you can leave a comment and tell me what you do when you can't sleep. If you're not watching this on Facebook, you can send me an email at dianedavies48@yahoo.com. Thanks. I'll look forward to finding out what it is you do when you can't sleep. So take care. Have a good day. Get outside, get some exercise, and have a good weekend. It's supposed to be another warm weekend. So keep safe, drink lots of water, and we'll see you Monday morning with another story from Grandma Diane on Grandma Diane's Storytime. Bye now.